have my Gucci on. I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, that I made you look. I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress, but I'm caught up in my morning hair is a mess.
Because a grown man look at a 14-year-old girl, that is legal. You can do that. Nothing wrong with that, yo. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing wrong with it, but it's not legal. Because I would never lust over a 14-year-old girl, because she healthy. Let's put it like that. She healthy. I see 14-year-old girls healthy all the time walking down the street, yo. All the time. And the boy, I'm not gonna get into that, what I do. I'm not gonna get into that. But I see a 14-year-old girl all the time. But I don't make me a pervert because I look. I look and keep it pushing. Have 14-year-old girl talk to me. Keep it pushing, yo.
Imagine if I listen what I hate, I gotta say. I never give a broke bitch any time of day. You ugly when you jealous, bitch. Look at that face. I'm hot right now when you're not, okay? Oh, you big man. Oh, you big man. Got a big bag, popping big tags. All white Rover, yeah, whip that.
And we're back. What's going on, everyone? This is Star. Welcome to the channel and happy Friday. How was your week? My week was fine, thank you. But let's get into this topic. The man stated in the video that it's okay to look at a 14-year-old girl because she's healthy and he has a right and it's not illegal. Is he right? I think it's safe to say that a lot of these men out here are messed up. That's why they're quiet about things like this, because they feel the exact same way as the man in the video. If you all feel the need to shadow ban this, go right ahead, but I'm for the children. Are you for the children? From the beginning of time, black girls have been violated by the men in their communities and also the men in their family. And it's time that we stop ignoring this. Seriously. And they're still being violated to this day. It's a cycle and it's not stopping anytime soon. Now, how many of y'all gonna do a video on this? I can't wait to see it. You all are not allowed to talk against the men. You either got to kiss the men's ass on YouTube or you got to scream to the top of your lungs that you hate them. It's one of the two. You can't, there's no in between. And then you got me. I don't think it's smart that you all lay out the chessboard for everybody to see. It's not a smart move at all. You're not supposed to let me know that you're watching me. You're not supposed to do that. But you did it. And to the pygmies, the men won't even choose you, but they got you pushing an agenda. They saying, yeah, push that agenda, bitch. But yeah, we not choosing you. You ain't even good enough. But you stand there on the front lines. In 5 years, the pygmies are going to look around and say, damn, I wasted a whole lot of time. And damn it, yes, you did. These men be having the pygmies as guests on their shows. And then they treat them like shit. I mean, it's like the chilling circuit. It is sad. Call them a baby mama. Tell them they hitting the wall. It is really disgusting. And the fact that the pygmies are sitting back taking that, it's hard to watch. They don't understand their value. Now, it would be one thing if the men got together and said, you know what? We're going to marry every pygmy on YouTube. We're going to make sure they get married. Then guess what? I couldn't say a goddamn thing. The pygmies need to be protected by the men. But instead, it's the other way around. And they taking all the bullets. And everybody sees it. You all screaming that black women are too masculine, but you got the pygmies in a masculine role. Now make that make sense. Let me move on. No need to be the dead horse. Now let's go back to talking about the weirdos in the community. Because in their wicked minds, girls that are 8 years old and up, and probably younger, they see them as young women and not girls. As soon as a little black girl gets her period, the black men are like, oh, she's ready to have sex. She's ready to have a baby. It's so wicked. And the white people are sitting back eating this shit up because we don't love ourselves. But hey, that's the world we live in today. So did you guys hear about the Balenciaga ad that's getting a lot of controversy that's featuring children? Yeah, roll it.
Here's some takes on the Balenciaga situation from somebody who works in PR and advertising. I am going to do a slight rundown because I think that context is so important in this PR disaster. All started off with this photo that was the main photo on Balenciaga's website, and as you can see, it's children with this word teddy bear, another kid with the teddy bear, and then like alcoholic beverages below. Now, if it just stopped there, I would be like, okay, this is rectifiable. Like, they're probably gonna come out of this. It will probably be done here in the next couple weeks. But then the situation just kept getting darker. On first glance, this is just a regular photo advert, but when you zoom in, you see evidence of a documentation that is concerning. Pause and read, but it has to do with this. They started getting heat and their media team released this statement above. Then some other things came out and they had to release a second one. And PR 101, if you have to make a second apology, you've already botched the job. Like, you're done. Social statements alone did not do what they wanted to do, but then they really fucked up and did that. Replaced those images with these. And these aren't much better because they include terrible things as well. And the second book you see here contains...
Now the question is, where are all these parents that allowed their children to do this campaign? Where are they at? Because they need to be held accountable as well. How you gonna sell your child out like that? That's ridiculous. And then you got Kim K's fans mad at her because they want her to distance herself from them. She made a statement, but Kim is gonna do what she wanna do. And speaking of Kim K, the men are angry that Kanye has to pay Kim Kardashian $200,000 a month. $200,000, and they're shocked. Oh, why should she deserve that money? She's already worth over $1 billion. Because it's the pretty girl tax. Y'all scream all over the internet how much more valuable they are than your own people. So don't complain now about the pretty girl tax. That's what Kanye wanted. That's what he got. So we got to pay the price. And since we're talking about Kanye, let me say this to the YouTubers on here that are saying, oh, Kanye fell off. Oh, he's no longer worth $1 billion. You know what's so sad about YouTubers? Although you all are very talented, you don't understand your own value without that white man. You need that white man to tell you your value. That's why you judging Kanye the way that you're doing. Because you feel if you're not next to that white man, you're not worth anything. And guess what? That is absolutely false. The more we fight each other, the more our community loses. We care more about material things than our own community. Kanye got the cars, he got the houses, he got all the land, he got all that material shit that we all striving for. And it don't mean shit. Sometimes people get to a point where they don't give a shit about material things. And why do you think they're seizing his accounts? Because they know he's going to reinvest that money into a mega brand, and that's the last thing they want him to do. They don't want him inspiring other men in the industry. That's the last thing they want. So Kanye releases a tweet that he caught Kim with Chris Paul. Are we shocked by this? I'm surprised he hasn't caught her with 2 men at once. She came into the game with a sex tape. I remember I watched one episode of The Kardashians, and the mother looked at Kim and told her that she better be grateful for her career because she doesn't know how to sing, she doesn't know how to dance. She basically told her to her face that she has no goddamn talent. And she doesn't even deserve to be in her position. All Kim could do was stand there. She couldn't argue back because her mother told her the truth. Let's move on to dating coaches. Dating coaches love to tell black women that, oh, you don't have any choices out here. You can only date us. You need to date 50-50. But there are some black women out here that are exercising their choices. They're not listening to these black men. They believe they deserve the world. They're hopping on planes. They're going out the country. They're having expensive dinners. The sky is the limit. Roll the clip.
Cigarettes and tiny liquor bottles, just what you expect inside a new Balenciaga. Cigarettes and tiny liquor bottles, just what you'd expect.
Instead of these black men telling black women what they can have and what they don't deserve, they need to focus on their health because they're literally dropping dead. And I'm not saying that to be funny because I take my health extremely seriously. Health is wealth. I just saw that Alan Roger Curry passed away, left behind a beautiful young wife and a 2-year-old son that will never get to know his father. It's sad. These men are dying too young. Dying in your 50s, that's young. I've seen Alan Roger Curry's videos, and he would always joke and laugh about his obsession with chicken wings and Snapple. Somebody on the internet was saying that he was suffering from type 2 diabetes. I don't know if that's true or not, but if that's true, that's really serious. You know, you got to be careful with that diabetes. I know members of my family have that, and they had to do a whole diet change. You know, when you give up fast food, fried food, soda, and bread, your body will sculpt itself, and I know that for a fact. I just want to say RIP to Alan Roger Curry. I think he was a great talent. He made me laugh. I wish his wife nothing but the best. I wish her healing. RIP again. I'm Star. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. I want you guys to have a safe weekend. Y'all start looking out for y'all health. Good night.